Hey guys, welcome back to the podcast. Today we have two fantastic guests, Drew Gooden and Danny Gonzalez. They're very funny YouTubers. Look them up on YouTube, watch their shit. And I believe Drew has a podcast as well. It's called Little Stinker Radio Hour. So if you search YouTube, you'll be able to find it there. This episode was hilarious. It's really fun talking to them. But before we get started, I wanted to let you know, as some of you probably already know, Noel and I are doing 8 shows in late March in Phoenix, San Francisco. I don't know. It doesn't matter. They're all sold out except for the tickets went on sale this morning, or I guess Tuesday morning, for the second show we're doing in San Francisco. So if you live in San Francisco or in the Bay Area and you want to come watch me and Noel make dick jokes for an hour on stage, then the ticket link will be in the bio or on my Twitter or something. You'll be able to find it. And if you decide to come, then that's great. We'll see you there. And if not, then enjoy the episode. All right. Welcome back to the podcast. This is Insanely Chill. And today that's mine.
Yep.
So we went deaf there for a second.
Yeah, we're just going to turn yours all the way down.
Yeah, that's cool. Actually, yeah. Do you guys want to you can take it from here. I might just head out, grab some, grab a bite.
I've been meaning to talk to Drew, actually.
Yeah. Hey, Danny. How are you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good.
Are you gonna?
Who's hosting? I'm confused.
I was gonna host.
We can all host.
Okay, sure.
Welcome back to the podcast, guys. Today I am joined by Danny Gonzalez, aka Young Face,
That's me.
and Drew Gooden, aka the only person who makes videos.
Absolutely.
The only
That's
person
right.
on
And-
YouTube at all. Yeah.
The only, which is actually insane. Still to this
I
day, I
know.
cannot believe.
It's frustrating though because I feel like I made a really good website, and no one wants to use it, and it's like,
great.
come on, guys.
Yeah. It's
well,
just,
people are using it to watch your videos, but
Well,
no
yeah.
one's making them.
It's
That's
so
the
easy
craziest
to
thing.
upload, and that's what drives me crazy. It's like you just click a button, you throw it, whatever you want.
It's
Yeah.
such a
Yeah.
fantastic platform. I think everybody sort of just wants to sit back and admire it rather than use it.
Right? They don't
Yeah.
want to. They don't want to taint
Yeah,
it.
it's almost intimidating. You've
Yeah.
built too
Oh, for
many
sure.
features.
Yeah.
How long did it take you?
An hour. I'm really good at
It
coding.
took you an hour
Yeah.
to build all of YouTube.
Well, I bought the domain,
Okay.
and then I was like,
How'd you think of the name?
well, because YouTube, I don't know, it just makes sense.
Yeah,
you know?
that's true.
Like people ask me all the time, like, what does it mean? It's like, I don't know. You know what it means, right?
It was your tube.
It's your tube, which was already taken. So I got rid of the R.
your tube.
It was going to be yourtube.com, but it's like, well,
I tried our tube.
yeah.
Also taken.
My tube.
Yeah.
My tube just sounded like perverse. So I was like, yeah, no.
Don't want to go to my tube.
Who
MyTube.com.
wants to see my tube? Yeah, it's like, yeah, that doesn't fly with people. So YouTube, nice and simple, and yeah, you guys could use it if you want. Or
I don't think so. man.
Yeah, no, I'm good. Thank you, bro.
It's really
Appreciate
cool,
it.
though. Yeah.
You don't like it, or
I love it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I watch your shit all the time.
oh,
Revolutionary.
thank you so much.
Yeah, I don't really want to
I feel like
you
you
know?
guys, you'd be good on the platform. So I don't.
Thank you, but I'm gonna be sick
Not
that
really my
day.
thing,
so
yeah.
Oh,
thanks.
you are?
Yeah,
What kind of sick you got?
I'm just getting, can't post on YouTube sick. Kind of just
Kinda
bedridden.
Oh yeah, can't get out of bed.
No, yeah. Sorry.
I got you, man.
Yeah,
that's going around right now.
I also feel like the site is cluttered enough with how frequently you post. You post almost once every month.
I would say about 1.5 videos per month.
Wasn't the last one you did like a flashback like 3 weeks ago?
Yeah, I feel like
Was that all because you didn't post for that long?
Yeah, it's so dumb that like
hilarious.
if I don't post for a little bit, I feel like I have to like justify it or make up some ridiculous excuse.
Yeah.
But then I realized also I made that intro and it's exactly like something Danny did a few months ago. It's like the
he was
same
editing
bit.
in my apartment, and I was like, so what are you working on? He's like, oh, it's this little bit where I like drink a beer and then pass out for 3 months, and I'm like,
Yeah, and then I was like, oh shit, he literally did that. Like, yeah, but yeah, I got his permission,
Yeah,
after
you got
the
his
fact,
blessing.
so, yeah.
I did a joke. I said I was the first person to do something. Someone was like, "That's Drew Gooden's joke," and I was like, "Damn
being
it."
first is. Yeah,
I'm the
that's
second
good.
person to be the first to do whatever it was. Is what, Yeah,
Yeah, the first and only person to do that joke,
yeah,
and so am I.
yeah.
So
I also I just started a podcast in my ongoing attempt to just kind of do everything you're doing. If it's working. Like I saw what you were doing, and so I was like, oh, I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then Danny saw that I was doing what you were doing, and then Danny was like, oh, I'll do that.
Oh, are you
Yeah,
doing
that
podcasts too?
No, we're just talking about YouTube in general, the commentary stuff.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha. Yeah, yeah.
like, oh,
Seems
that's-
like we all do this exact same thing now, which is
absolutely, yeah.
great. But I mean, it's funny because like that works for all of us.
Yeah.
And it doesn't work for everyone else. It's just for our type of, I don't know.
Right.
Like I tried everything. I tried like more comedy videos. I tried vlogging for a while. Nothing worked. And as soon as I did this,
feel like
it worked.
we all did that. Drew mentioned that in one of his videos. Like when
Yeah.
Vine died, we started trying to do like videos that were basically
just longer
Vines.
versions of Vines.
Yeah.
You know, sketches where I'm playing both characters. And like
Yeah.
they're kind of funny, but there's nothing to really latch onto. It's like a minute and a half. It's like, oh, that's funny. And you just, I don't know. YouTube's the best when it's just like they feel like they get to know you. You know, you just fucking rant about something for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You still have like Vine type stuff in your videos. That's why I really like them because you like
I try to
you put
mix it in.
skits like in the videos, which are great.
Yeah, because I feel like I'm good at that, and I feel like there's a place for it. And if you mix it in with something,
You just got to roast something around that.
Mm-hmm.
right.
So people
Yeah.
come for the roast. And they stay
exactly.
For the shit that you're good at. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Like eventually, I was just like, "This is what I like watching the most."
Yeah.
Yes, same exact thing. I would like H3H3. I would watch all the time. It's like, oh well, I'll just do that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because I feel
Yeah.
like nobody really even watches like comedy sketches on YouTube anymore. That's
Yeah.
that's not really even a thing. I mean, there's like Smosh and like the huge channels that already did it, but like at a certain point, like
Yeah.
it became impossible for you to grow doing that.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I'll watch Jimmy Tatro.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
He still makes fucking great sketches.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
But it was weird. There was like a golden age for sketch,
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
the Good Neighbor times, and that's when Jimmy was like, his videos were getting crazy amounts of views.
Yeah, I miss Good Neighbor. That was like,
We were watching them the other night.
yeah. I rewatched them so many times.
They're so fucking good, dude.
Yeah.
They're so good. Have you seen the movie? Have you seen Kyle's movie?
No,
Brigsby Bear.
I watched that. Yeah,
I loved it.
yeah, it was really good.
I
Yeah,
thought it was
I've seen it.
incredible. It's
Yeah.
really good. It's really like weirdly endearing. He like builds this like world around his character.
Mhm.
That's like, but it's like, I don't know. It's just like
I
his
felt like
character's
it's
so
like
awkward.
all of his characters like from YouTube put into one too.
Yeah.
It's like it's
Okay,
really nice.
I'll check it out. Yeah, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love what some of the stuff they're doing on SNL too. Like they have one that's called like The House. Have you seen that? It's just parodying like reality TV, and like every little moment is like they cut to the talking heads and they're like, a drama. It's like it's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
yeah. But you guys haven't seen it, so
Yeah, no, but it sounds really funny.
Yeah, from what
it
you
is.
said. Yeah.
Yeah.
What I said. Oh,
The words you said were funny.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks.
I almost prefer the description. I might not even watch it.
Yeah, you don't watch it. I'll just keep describing it. So
Yeah.
it's on TV.
That's kind of what I don't know if you ever saw the Real Bros of Simi Valley.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what they wrote
Yeah.
into that too. It was like nothing was happening, but it was still dramatic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, where are we gonna get fucking cops?
Yeah, it's funny to just overreact to something
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
But it's so true of like the real, like actual reality shows. It's like, she said what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought we were going to have dinner here, but now I'm hearing from Mike that he wants to go have dinner somewhere else. And I just don't know what to do anymore. Yeah.
Someone send me. I'll get people sending me videos all the time, being like, "You should react to this. You should react to this." A lot of times they're like very funny, and like a lot of the shit that I react to now are just shit that people will send to me. And somebody sent me this one. It's from this show called like Bad Girls or something. Have you ever heard of this?
I don't
Bad Girls
think so.
Club or just
Bad Girls Club? Maybe it's a reality show.
I've heard of Bad Girls Club.
Is that what that is? A reality show?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. And
I
some
didn't know it was
girl.
still on though.
I don't think it is. I think it's a clip from an older episode.
Okay.
But some girl like puts hot sauce in the in the orange juice or something. No, wait. She puts hot sauce in the juice as a prank. Not a prank, but as like a vindictive thing to like get back at some girl was being a bitch to her.
Revenge.
Yeah, puts
Yeah.
hot sauce. She's like, "You put hot sauce in the juice?" She's like, "Yeah, I put hot sauce in the juice." She's like, "Don't fuck with me," or something like that. She's like, "Okay, well, I'll show you." And she just goes and just pours all of it all over her bed. The whole thing of juice. And then to get back, the other girl goes back to the other girl's bed and pours like oil and like just like the most disgusting shit all over this chick's bed.
Jeez.
It was really one of the most absurd 2-minute
That's
clips
so
I've ever
ridiculous,
seen. Yeah,
yeah.
and I was like, this is
Yeah.
what reality TV should be. This is great.
Yeah, just two people getting back at each other.
Ruining each other's beds.
And then guess what she poured on her bed later that night? It's like the only
Just
thing I
keep
can
pouring
think of.
shit. I poured oatmeal on her bed after that.
Yeah, I'm really going to get her this time. I'm going to pour gasoline on her bed. She's going to smell like gasoline.
think I just broke your chair.
Oh, it was already broken. Sorry, I meant to warn you about that.
Well,
Have you signed a waiver or
I'll
something?
just sort of like squat the entire time.
Slam the leg in. Yeah, there you go. And then just don't lean back on it. Sorry.
Okay.
These chairs are.
Yeah, I'll just
I
sit
don't
with
know, my
perfect
chair's fine.
posture.
We did it when we got these. We were like, we want to, you know, we've like got a little bit of money. We don't want to do the IKEA thing. I feel like we're outgrowing that a little bit. So we're gonna go like, but there's no like mid-tier furniture. It's either like Crate and Barrel and you're spending $1 million on a chair, or it's IKEA and you're spending $3. And then there's like a couple companies that are just more than that. And that's one of these companies. So they like, look a little bit cooler, but they're just as shitty. All of them broke, like right away.
They're just like not even glued together. They just like put the wood together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to say hi to Greg and the Little Stinkers.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh,
Right?
yeah. Hello, Greg.
Hey, Greg.
Hey, little stinkers. Thanks so much for watching.
By the way, the song Greg is a bop.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I spent $70 on that Spider-Man costume, so I hope so.
Yeah, we were actually talking about this the other day, like just from Vine and YouTube, like all the props we've bought for like one thing, and they just sit in our closet. Have you? I mean, I guess you didn't really. Use
I
many
never-
Props,
I don't
but-
think
You're
I
never really
ever-
into prop comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like one, I have like a powdered wig I bought from like a thrift store or whatever, because I had like there's a store in Orlando called Colonial Drugs, and it's just like, I wonder what that's like, and it's just like, it's just me wearing the wig, like, hi, can I get some meth, please? You know, it's like Colonial Drugs. I don't know, and so I've had that in my closet for like 2 years. Don't know what to do with it.
It's just like, I don't know, wait for Halloween, I guess.
I guess so, but then something else will come along. You
Yeah.
know? Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. I want to buy some of your Greg merch.
Yeah, I don't have it yet.
How, you don't have it yet?
Well, I'm using a new service now, and I like changed the design a little bit, but I haven't actually ordered any yet.
Okay.
So I just because I'm using Teespring now, so I
Yeah.
know it's like a good service and it'll turn out okay.
Yeah.
So I just ordered some, so I can't wait for it to show up. But I've seen everybody else getting it, and it looks really nice.
Yeah.
You don't even have your own merch.
Yeah, they're getting it before you
Yeah.
even get to see it.
Yeah.
Is Teespring good? Like, what's their deal?
I mean, so
You just
I was
upload
using
designs?
like Shopify before and doing
Yeah.
everything myself,
Yeah.
which means I had to do like customer support and like in case, you know, someone typed in the wrong address, I would have to do all that shit myself, and people were like emailing me, and I don't like that. So Teespring, you can just like set up the store on there and they take care of like everything.
Oh, so they do customer service and everything?
Yeah. Yeah.
And they take like a cut of whatever.
Yeah. Just like the production cost or whatever. And then you decide how much, like your profit margin.
Yeah, yeah.
For each thing. Yeah.
That's dope.
Yeah.
And so you sell staplers,
Yeah.
Frisbees. Do you still do that?
Well, I sold out like really quickly, and I could have like bought more, but it's not super profitable.
Yeah.
And it's like I'm shipping everything myself, so it's been like a shit ton of work. So as soon as everything sold out, I was like, well, that's it. It was exclusive. So I sold out of I had staplers. I sold out of Frisbees, cups with just like a little sticker on them, but they were like shitty, like plastic cups. Right now, I actually got some for you. It's my fridge.
No
magnet.
way.
Yeah, I've got a bunch of these. So
Yes.
slap that on your fridge.
Oh, fuck yeah.
It's
What
got an
does it say?
original quote by me.
It says, "This is the best magnet. I really like this magnet, and it is the best." Drew Gooden, 2014.
Yeah,
You said that in 2014.
Yeah, it was prophetic, you could say. Wow. I just kind of knew. One day.
I will have my own magnet. Mark
But you were
my words.
speaking about it as if you already had it.
Yeah. It was just, I was very confident back then. I kind of just knew what I was doing, and
And it's Little Stinker approved.
Little Stinker approved merch. Yeah, that's the thing I put on everything. I printed out a bunch of stickers. Like the staplers, they're just regular staplers from bulkofficesupply.com. And I just
How much does it take
to buy 75 staplers?
Yeah.
A couple $100.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I made my money back, but it wasn't like the most profitable thing. But yeah, then so I would just like, I bought all these stickers that were custom made with Drew Good or Little Stinker approved merch. Just like, I just wanted to be as shitty as possible. And I think people just buy it, not because it's good, but because they just want to be like in on the joke.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just bought a bunch of those, put a sticker on. And then with the staplers, I would tape one staple on top. Like, enjoy your complimentary staple. So you have to take it off and like put it in, which is like impossible to do. But you know,
Yeah, one staple. That's a
One
good fucking deal, though.
absolutely, it was only
Staples.
$9.
Yeah, staples
Will run you. Yeah.
Yeah,
pretty
exactly.
heavy
That's where they
feet.
get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Staplers are cheap, and then the staples.
Yeah.
Like $1,000 for 4 staples.
Mhm.
It's like
Big,
fine.
yeah, big staple industries.
They're
Greediest
taking
motherfuckers
over.
out there.
Yeah, they are.
Big staple.
Dude, this guy's full of conspiracies.
Are you?
Yeah, big staples running everything, dude. They're all big staple related theories, office supplies related.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? I'm glad we brought this up, actually. Just an hour of big staple conspiracy theories.
It's out there, man.
Yeah, open your eyes.
How did you come up with Little Stinkers?
I think I don't even know. It was like the dumbest. It was like I was doing a video where I was like responding to comments or something, and someone, I think I was like, it was like I think I was doing a little sketch where I was brushing my tongue. I don't even remember what it was, and then I called people little stinkers. It's like it didn't. I don't even remember. Like that's how insignificant it is. And then I just decided you guys are the little stinkers from now on. Because I called one person a little stinker, and it just took on. Like at first, I was gonna do like the Drew Gooders, the Drew Goodeners, kind of like as a joke, like so bad. It's, But then I went with something else that's so bad. Yeah,
good.
It would have been good. It's just because like Jake Paulers.
I know. How the fuck did he say that to himself one time and then go, "That's the one"?
Yeah. At least Logang is like kind of clever. Yeah. It's like gang. But like Jake Paul Urs.
And I'm not going to lie. Honestly, his Maverick merch is not bad. Like it's
very nice merch.
It's decent. Like it's a unique design.
Okay.
Where Jake Paul is just like, I'm Jake Paul is my name.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. One of the shirts is just like his signature on a shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Really?
I think so, yeah. There's one that's just called like the signature hoodie, and it's just like his signature.
Like $140.
He's gonna buy that and steal his identity.
Yeah.
Just start writing checks.
Using your signature.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, why is your social security number on your fucking merch? I don't know. I thought it was cool.
I don't know. I don't know anything. Do you guys not watch my videos?
You don't even have to buy the merch to see it. You could just see it your social
on the
security
website.
number on the website.
Oh, that guy's
you guys are the Chodesters, right?
Yeah.
How did you come up with that?
The strongest family on YouTube.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah,
but
well, that's true. So,
well, don't look it up, but he's the strongest army on YouTube.
Yeah, we're the fastest growing channel.
I think
on
I'm
YouTube.
actually the only family on YouTube.
Well,
so
that's not true either.
I feel like we're all just kind of taking each other's brands.
Yeah.
We're all just, but it's fine, you know.
I came up with that in the video that I did making fun of Logan or Jake Paulers because he was like, we're the strongest family and all that stuff, and I was like, this is so fucking weird.
Yeah,
it's like manipulative calling.
Of course, yeah, that's
family,
what it is.
Because kids are like, we're a family. It's like, no, you're not.
Oh yeah, I remember you saying,
what kind of family?
Would you ask your grandma to like buy your merch constantly?
Yeah, that's how my parents have stayed my parents. They bought my merch because I was like, I set up an ultimatum. I was like, guys, you want to be a part of this family, you got to buy my merch.
Got to buy my exactly.
I don't care that you raised me or whatever. You know?
That's why I don't have parents anymore.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, they would not budge.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
no.
R.I.P. They're dead now.
So what? Did you produce the Greg song?
Yeah,
you did.
Yeah. I think most of because I talked to you about that Ramzoid pack that's on Splice.
What the fuck, Drew?
That's my time, guys.
That coaster didn't help at all.
Yeah, I really thought the coaster.
I'll grab some paper towel.
I bet you're glad that I put that thing on a coaster, though. Look at that.
Yeah, actually, you saved my ass there, guys. I'm very clumsy. This is why I just do things by myself. You know.
Yeah, you should probably stick with that.
I should. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry. I just got so excited. I was like, I've never had water before. What do there's so many things I could do with it, and then I just got carried away.
He's been staying at my house for a week, and I wouldn't let him have any water.
I'm just so thirsty. It's really Danny's fault when you think about it.
I guess so. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cody.
What?
I'm sorry, because
it's his fault because he's been withholding water from me. So.
That's what I was going to ask you. Actually, is we'll get back to music in a second, but why are you in LA? That's actually what I meant to.
In LA?
Well,
I've been staying with you for a week, and you don't even know.
No, I have no fucking idea.
No, I'm just here. I was like, what can I do to sabotage Cody? I could ask for some water, spill it all over his expensive equipment, and then just fucking bounce.
So that's why
smart.
I put him on my Instagram story. He put me on his. We hope that you would see it and invite us to your podcast. And then he could spill water all over your audio equipment.
Wow.
So it didn't work, though. Looks like
yeah. Foiled your plan.
I got a little bit of water left, though. So
you actually thwarted your own plan by putting the thing on the coaster.
I guess so, yeah.
Your thoughtfulness got in the way of your own evil plan.
Yeah, or is this still part of the plan?
He's not going to tell you what it is. This guy's an evil genius. You know,
I think we're still good.
Yeah, I think we're still good.
No, I'm just fucking nervous.
I like it.
You do this to the microphone.
Yeah. Hey, like we're telling secrets to each other.
I don't think you can hear us, dude.
Yeah. Guys, I can hear you clearly.
He's bluffing.
Well, I guess to answer your question, why I'm in LA. So I live in Florida, and everyone here. It's funny because
sorry about that.
It's not that bad. It's really not that bad. No. Orlando is fine. I live in Orlando. It's like the hip part of Florida. If I lived anywhere else, you could say I'm sorry, and I'd be like, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Orlando's not that bad. I'm just here to hang out with Danny, and this worked out perfectly. You know, the timing of this. Actually, I went to a show the other night. You know Regal Joe?
Yeah.
Remember him? Yeah, he hosted a show it was called Boys Night. Nick Colletti was in it.
Yeah.
Victor Pope, Cole Hirsch, and Casey Fry. It was so goddamn funny.
Was it great?
Yeah. And
really?
Then last night, I went to the show on Friday, but then last night I went to a party at Nick Coletti's house.
Oh, yeah.
And it was insane.
Why did
Everyone was so shit-faced. Why didn't they invite you?
Well, yeah, it was, you know, a text would have been nice, but, you know, totally cool.
That's where we all got together to plan what we were about to do.
Gotcha.
If you were there, it would have ruined
So we're
everything.
going to spill the water about 15 minutes in.
Yeah, and then Nick Coletti and Casey are all going to come smash your laptop over the knee.
Yeah, the water's really inconsequential. Because they're going to come in and just...
Yeah, you're going to beat the shit out of him after the water spill.
The water barely does anything, but it distracts you. Yeah.
Lays the foundation. Did Nick do stand-up?
He did, yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, well, it was.
Yeah.
He seemed. I think they all seemed a little nervous. I don't know how experienced they are, but it was all so funny.
That's great.
Yeah.
How many people were there?
They sold out. It was kind of a small venue. I think probably 50 to 100.
Nice.
I don't know. I'm not good at gauging the amount of people in a room. I'm terrible at that.
Yeah.
Something you should know.
I think I feel like that's everyone though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You
There's
could look
either
at a stadium
25 or 800 people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You could look at a stadium and be like, oh, there's like 5 million people there easily.
Yeah.
It's like 80,000.
Yeah, but and then Cole was amazing. He did this whole like Steve Irwin kind of thing. He came out, he's like Cole the animal connoisseur. He was like really excited to show everyone like his boa constrictor, and he pulls out the box and it's not there, and he gets a call from the police. It's like the snake is on the highway and it's been like run over, and he's like, is it okay? And they're like, he's been run over hundreds of times. And then they're like, they in the background, like kind of muffled, the two police officers are talking to each other. And they're like, well, we got to get rid of the snake. It's like, well, what if it's still alive? I don't want to. You just hear gunshots just to be safe. Just to be safe. And they shoot him like 100 times. And then he hangs up the phone. And then because he had already been playing like this goofy safari music. And he's just like, he's so upset. His snake died. And then the song just picks up right. It's it was so funny. Yeah.
So it was like character stuff.
It was, he was the most like character. Everyone else was
Regal Joe?
more.
Too,
Regal
right?
Joe hosted it. He was like this drunk clown.
Oh,
so
gotcha.
it was Regal Joe's always a character. I've never seen him be himself.
Yeah.
But he hosted as this drunk clown. Everyone was pretty much just themselves, but Cole was like this animal guy.
That's great, man. I feel like people should just do that shit more. Like throwing a 50 to 100 person event is like relatively easy, I think.
It's nothing. Yeah, and they sold out in like an hour.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's great. Everyone gets paid a little bit. They get to practice stage stuff and
in front of a comfortable environment. Cause
everybody likes you anyway, so it's like, I don't have anything to lose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're going to laugh even at the kind of the okay jokes.
Yeah.
You know? But, yeah.
That's dope. And how was the party afterwards?
It was
or yesterday.
Yeah,
really?
Yeah, it was insane. I mean, I had like 2 beers in 4 hours.
Yeah.
I like to go to these parties and just observe because people get shit faced so fast.
Oh yeah.
They're just walking around.
I'd be
like
one of those
zombies.
people for sure.
You would?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably for the best you didn't go, because I was out till like 4 a.m. You asked if we wanted some beers for the podcast, and I woke up like an hour ago. So
oh
a little
my God,
too early for a beer. Yeah.
I didn't go to the party.
Oh, okay.
He went to a separate event.
I had to go to a birthday party.
Wow, we get it.
Person.
Yeah, he has friends.
You guys get invited to shit. Cool.
Yeah. What did you do last night?
Yeah. Did you just kind of hang out?
I went to something too.
Okay.
I went to somebody's apartment. I played foosball.
Oh, that sounds.
Yeah, that sounds really fun.
It was fun.
Okay. Yeah. No. Yeah. It does sound fun.
What are you saying like that?
No,
it was a good time.
Yeah. It genuinely sounds fun. I'm sorry if it didn't seem like I thought it was.
Well, because it kind of sounds like you're being sarcastic.
I'm sorry, your night kind of sucked.
Did you think it was fun?
I thought it was awesome. I found out I'm a little bit better at foosball than I thought I was.
Okay.
So successful.
I feel like every time I play foosball, I find out that I'm way worse.
worse than I was hoping.
It's even possible to be.
Yeah. Foosball is also just one of those things where you're like, no one's ever like, oh yeah. People are like, well, you want to? They got a foosball table.
I guess
really, they have a foosball table. Yeah, you want to play?
I guess.
Yeah.
Nothing else is happening.
Yeah. And also, like, I feel like no one's ever like really good at it. It's not something. It's like pool. You play the wrong person in pool, they're gonna kick your ass.
If someone is really good at foosball, you're like, why the fuck is this?
What are you doing? You practice this too much.
This guy was way too excited to start playing foosball. Now he's
brought
kicking all of our asses.
foosball table to a party. Yeah, I got in the truck.
He's got his
Folds it out on the
He's got gloves. Oh, thank God! I've been waiting to fucking wear these.
Puts on a helmet.
Where are those? My foosball gloves.
putting on special shoes.
You know,
Puts on a football uniform.
Yeah, this isn't a contact sport, Brian. Well, you know, what are you gonna do? This is my only thing I'm good at. I gotta milk it.
Yeah.
It's the only thing I'm good at.
Believe me, I've tried other things. Nothing else sticks.
Ping pong pool.
No,
No,
not
doesn't
for me.
work.
Yeah.
Would you ever want to do live stuff?
Yeah, people ask. Like, I know. I think I would be good at stand up, but it just scares me. And I know that's such a like. It's like I should just grow up and do it. You know.
Yeah.
I've done improv before. Improv does not scare me at all because it's like you take classes and you practice and you're with your friends and the expectations. I feel like everyone knows you're just making it up. So if something's kind of rough, you can kind of like laugh along with the audience and be like, yeah. But stand up has this expectation of like, yeah, like he sat down and wrote this. Like, this is going to be good.
And if it's not, then it's like, why did you do
Why
this?
did you choose that joke?
Yeah.
If it's not, then it's he sat down and wrote that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I don't know. You guys have both done stand up before, though, right?
Yeah. I've sort of
I'm not
stopped doing
good.
it, but it's
You were
very
good.
scary. Well, thank you.
You were really
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
His writing works really well for stand up, and I think yours would too. Like just like misdirection shit. I think it's great.
Yeah. I do like it, and I love doing live stuff in general. It's just I don't know. I've been focusing so much on all the other shit, as I'm sure you both have, that it's just like it's fallen to the wayside. But yeah,
Right.
I'd enjoy it. You've been doing live stuff though, right? You did a
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, what are you
we
doing
did-
with Noel?
Yeah, so we did a live show. Basically, my agent like called me. He's like, "Hey, we got you a spot like at this place in downtown for like in a week. It's an hour spot. Do you want it?" And I was like, "I can't say no to this, but what the fuck am I
also-
gonna do? I have no material,
terrifying.
nothing. I have 5 minutes of material max.
Yeah.
I'm just
From
gonna
like
stand
a
on
year
stage
ago.
and stare at the audience for the rest of the hour." So I was like, "All right, what's like an easy thing we could do? All right, we'll pitch it as a live podcast, and we'll do that. Noel will come with me."
yeah.
And so that's what we did, and it ended up working really well. We basically like sort of planned it, so it was like half. Like we had like our bits sort of planned out,
Right.
and we knew where we were gonna go, but then we left a lot of room for like open conversation
That's nice.
Right.
Yeah.
and like interaction with the audience, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So it was like a casual hour that was still like pretty entertaining. I think, I hope, and people
It
afterwards
wasn't
seemed
too
to like
loose.
the show.
Where
Yeah.
Like they just showed up.
Yeah. It's like, why did we buy a ticket to
Yeah,
this?
we paid money.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
That's nice.
We
to
had
have
like a safety blanket where people were like, "Well, it's gonna be a conversation for an hour."
Yeah.
Right.
You know, it's not like
And you can
prepared
kind of
material.
surprise them with kind of well thought out stuff. So
So we did the show, and it went pretty well. So my agent was like, "Well, do you want to start to tour it?" And I was like, "Yeah, if we could sell tickets, then 100%. I would love to do that."
Yeah.
And so they set up shows in Phoenix, San Francisco, and San Diego, and Anaheim. And so we were like, "All right, let's try it." And we put them out on sale, and they sold out in like 30 minutes,
That's awesome.
all of them.
Yeah.
And so we did a second show each night, and those sold out in like an hour too.
Dang.
So now we're gonna
great.
do 2 shows per night, which I'm fucking scared as shit for.
Are you
Oh,
doing
for
like the
sure.
live podcast thing still? Like,
Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit more prepared. I
Okay.
think. Like we're gonna plan it out. Then we have like a solid month to write something. It's
Yeah.
gonna have like a narrative and stuff like that.
Are you going to perform any songs?
No, I don't think
No.
so. No, it was weird. Last time we like played a song and we just like sat there.
Yeah. I was going to say you could do like
we're gonna lip sync one of our songs.
Right.
Yeah.
kind of like what MagCon did. They don't have any music, so they come out and dance to other people's music.
Yeah. I think they'll play probably like a solid half an hour of lip syncing.
Oh,
I think.
for sure. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah, half an hour, 40 minutes, something like that.
right. And then, we only got 15 minutes to fill. Well,
Yeah.
just lip sync some more.
Any questions?
Any questions? Yeah. What's my favorite song to lip sync to? Well, I can
about
tell
this
you.
one?
How about I show you?
Yeah.
Just 2 Yeah. I love Musically.
Musically's great. Speaking of Musically,
Yeah.
my man Paul Zins,
Oh, my
Paul
man.
Zimmer.
My boy.
What the fuck was that like, meeting that dude? Let's explain what exactly went down.
Yeah. So if you don't know who Paul Zimmer is, he's like a Musically star. I think he has like 6 million. Actually, hold on. I took the funniest screenshot of a Paul Zimmer Instagram post this morning that will explain exactly who he is.
Okay.
This is him showing off his abs. On
It's showing off his ab.
his ab.
Oh
like
my
such a
God,
weird
And the
dude.
caption: comment your name letter by letter.
That's what all of his captions are. Comment your your favorite color, letter by letter.
He looks fake.
Yeah.
He doesn't even look like a person.
He looked
Do you
like
think
that
he's
in
had
real life,
plastic
too.
surgery?
I don't know.
No.
I'll hold it up to the. Maybe you can see. It's just Paul Zimmer showing off his abs.
Yeah. His ab.
Just go to his Instagram and spend a couple hours on there.
Yeah, he's just this like ultra fuckboy, but like in the weirdest way.
Yeah.
Musically star. I don't know. And so I made a video about him, like sort of making fun of his musicallys, but more making fun of his Instagram comedy videos, which are just like the weirdest shit. And then his vlogs, which are just even weirder. It's like his vlogs are like someone you'd find who has like 2 subscribers, who has a very like not social media life, like very boring. Like all he did in his vlog was like go to the mall and show off some presents he got for Christmas. It's like the type of person that wouldn't have a following making vlogs.
Right.
But he's got like, I don't know how many subscribers he has on YouTube, but he's like he's
not
big.
a ton on YouTube, but he's got like a couple million on Musical.ly.
Yeah. And his vlogs are just like the most boring shit ever. And his personality is so strange.
Yeah.
So I made a video basically.
Keep talking, by the way.
I made a video basically just like making fun of him. And then I made another video about this other kid who makes videos about how hot his mom is on Instagram. And
that shit was weird, by the way.
Yeah.
so after I posted that video, his mom started commenting on all of my shit because she saw the video. And she didn't like one of the jokes that was in the video because apparently I went too far. So she started commenting on all my shit and like tweeting at me like, how dare you? We might sue you for defamation, like sort of insinuating that. And so I was like freaking out. This was like a few hours after I posted the video. And so I DM'd her and I was like, hey, I'm sorry. Like I tried to like be like playful about it. I'm not trying to like tear you guys down. I'm sorry if like I hurt your family and stuff. And I'll take the video down if you really want me to. And she just DM'd me back, call me, with her phone number.
And you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, I was like, okay, this woman's just gonna like cuss me out for a half an hour if I call her. I called her and she picked up the phone and she was just like, hey, Danny, we loved your video. Like, we just didn't like that one joke in it, but we think you're hilarious. And I was like, okay, I don't really know what's going on.
What?
Yeah, so she was like, we watched your video like 5 times over and over again, and we really like it. We just want you to cut one joke out of it because it's in bad taste. And so I did. You can like cut things out of YouTube apparently.
By using the online editor?
Yeah, the enhancements tab on YouTube. So I just cut that one joke out, and then they were totally fine with it. And they were like, if you ever want to make a video together, let us know. So we like planned to make a video, and then the day before we were supposed to shoot, she called me and she was like, hey, Paul Zimmer's gonna come too if that's cool. And I was like, holy shit, I get to meet Paul Zimmer.
Yeah.
I was like, ever since I found Paul, I just like wondered what he's like in real life because he's just so weird. But so eventually I got to meet him, and he's very strange in real life as well.
Is he?
Yeah. He well, it was also weird because me and Laura went to go shoot with them, and we got there first, and then Paul and his girlfriend got there next. And I had no contact with Paul because I arranged everything through Michael Gilgan's mom. So this was like our first time ever interacting, was like us meeting together in real life and having to wait for the other people to show up. So we were just like making small talk. Yeah, it was really weird. The weirdest thing was like, it's sort of like, I don't know, they're sort of like robotic in all their videos. Like they're just like, everything's very formulaic. And then we were just sitting making small talk, and Paul was like, so where do you guys live? And I was like, oh, we live in Glendale, just like a few blocks north of here. And they were like, oh,
He's
okay,
like, what
cool.
address?
No. But so like a hush fell over the conversation, and then his girlfriend goes, so where do you guys live? And I was just like, in Glendale, just like a few blocks north of here. And then they both go, huh? Like they totally forgot that it was literally the question before that. And then they said it again and still did, like, even after I said the exact same thing, they didn't realize they had already asked it. It was like a Twilight Zone.
Are they robots
thing.
or something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Or like aliens?
Super weird.
I feel like they're like robots on Xanax, so they're like not even good at being robots. I don't know.
Robots.
Yeah. Well, my observation with like Michael compared to Paul is Michael and his mom are more like in on the joke. Like they know that their stuff's bad, and that's why they were so.
Do they?
Like,
It doesn't really seem
I think
like
they know their
do.
stuff is bad, but they don't know why.
I think
and so they're like, we're
they're
just going to
trying
keep
their
doing what we're
best.
doing. And I think, I don't know.
Yeah. But they seem like okay with you roasting them. Because it's like,
in a weird way,
all press is good press or whatever, where Paul, I think, seemed a little bit more hurt, but he was trying to mask it during their like interaction. I don't know.
The shit where he like got up and like like that was a joke, right?
Yeah. He was making a joke, but that wasn't something that was like planned or anything. I sat down and I was like, okay, so I'm just gonna ask you guys a few questions. I did the little intro and I was like, I'm here with Paul, and then he just like leaped over the table and tried to punch me. Yeah, it was, and that was like the most energetic I saw him the entire time, because mostly he's just sort of like, yeah, and then all of a sudden he just like snapped, just like I said some sort of word. He's like a sleeper cell agent or something. Right, okay. I'm Paul Zimmer. Okay.
Yeah, and then Jamie says like the safe word and he snaps back out. Yeah, that was weird.
How old is he?
He's 22. He's 22 years old.
What do his parents think?
I know.
Like
Michael's only 16. I can understand he's not very good at making videos or whatever, and he doesn't really understand how to make jokes either. But like Paul knows what he's doing. Like he knows he's old enough where he understands that he's pandering to like 12-year-olds and he's not very funny, but he's just showing his ab to get girls to like his Instagram pictures.
Showing his singular.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not one to like hate on someone's body or whatever, but if you're gonna like show it off like that,
right?
It's like a weird stomach.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm not one to body shame.
Well, yeah.
This kid's stomach is fucking weird though.
This kid's got a fucked up stomach.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, like get surgery on that shit or something. Fucking freak. Like, goddamn. Like, no, like I'm really like supportive of all body types, but this body type like just grosses me the fuck out.
People always ask me, they're like, do you ever meet these people in person? Like, do you ever see them at parties and shit? And I'm like, not really. Like, I've never really.
I never pictured myself doing something like that.
Besides Ty Lopez, that's it.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
one
that's
person.
right. Yeah.
But he was like.
He's also a little self-aware about.
He's very self-aware.
Yeah.
He knows exactly what the fuck he's doing. He knows exactly what people think of him.
Yeah. Well, I was so shocked when she was like, do you want to make a video together? But I guess that sort of made me realize, okay, they sort of know that their videos are cringy. That's why I asked them in the interview that I did with them, like, do you guys know your videos are cringy? And Michael was like, yeah, kind of. And Paul was sort of like, no, not really. I was
like, what are you talking about?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Yeah, he watched my entire video.
Have you seen my ab, by the way?
Yeah. He watched my entire video and still didn't understand I was making fun of it. This guy really likes my videos.
Yeah. He just keeps talking about me. So he must like me.
Yeah.
Was the mom weird in real life?
Very eccentric. She's super nice. Just very like momager, like she was sort of controlled the entire thing. Michael was very quiet.
It's a pretty weird dynamic.
Yeah.
Like it's a weird family dynamic,
and
like pimping your kid out online, sort of.
Yeah. And
like
you could sort of tell that like all the hot mom shit was like her idea. Because like even when I asked Michael like how do you come up with your ideas, he was like me and my mom just like come up with them. Yeah. And then his mom is like controlling everything, so it's like okay.
Oh, so it's like a pageant sort of mom.
Yeah, and it's like
you know.
Yeah.
But the 2018 version of that.
Yeah.
Where it's Instagram comedy.
Man, that's weird. That's weird as fuck. I can just imagine him like, because his images are all like photoshopped weird.
Yeah.
Like his eyes and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He finishes an image and sends it to his mom. His mom's like, well, no, your eyes aren't shiny enough. You know what I mean? 12-year-old girls aren't going to respond to this one, Michael.
You need to have
let's
some
make those things pop.
Eyes.
Like it's weird. It looks like
long his fingers are too.
Yeah.
Do you think he photoshopped his fingers to be longer?
No, because they were like that in real life. I made sure to check out his fingers when I met him. Yeah.
Oh, he's got just lanky fingers.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck?
No, that's the longest finger I've ever seen.
What are it like?
Tim Burton.
It looks like his eyes are marbles.
Yeah.
Just glossed over.
Yeah,
he's
it's
dead.
weird. Yeah,
he's
just
dead.
Yeah, he's been dead 7 years.
Bitch, I've
and like
been
his
dead.
skin is like, you can tell it's like been blurred.
Yeah.
Very bizarre. Very, very bizarre. You ever worried you're gonna run into someone that you've that Andrea, whatever her name is?
I don't know. I guess
speaking of weird.
Yeah,
mother
like involving their
son
kids.
dynamic.
Yeah,
that one's fucking weird.
All right, 7-year-old son. Can you act like you really want to fuck me? But then the twist is you want to fuck another adult woman. Like, and he's just like, okay, mom.
I was so happy you did a video on that woman. I've seen her shit. I'm just like, what?
Yeah, people have sent me those videos before.
Yeah. I think like as I've like grown on YouTube, I feel like slightly more responsibility. Like I see shit all the time, and I don't want to just be like, this guy sucks, this person sucks.
I know.
Because that's gonna have like an impact, and people are gonna go to their profile and like bully them and stuff. It's like, so I try to like with that one, like I was kind of making fun of her, but then again, it's like she's not doing it. It's just weird, you know. It's like don't, you know. But yeah, like I am terrified of like getting confronted by anyone I've made fun of. And like you told me the story of like just getting the text that says call me. I would have just blocked her and that would have been it.
Yeah.
But you had the balls to like follow through with it. And then to go meet them, I would have just shit my pants in the car and been like, sorry guys, I shit my pants. Gotta go home.
No, yeah. In that video when I was like, I feel like I'm gonna throw up, like that was like I really was like almost shaking, like waiting for that.
Yeah,
I was
can't
like,
imagine.
yeah.
I would have been fucking scared.
Yeah.
And you don't
They're
know
weird as shit. They could have just shown up with a gun and been like, "Don't ever
seriously, yeah.
make
Don't fuck
videos
with
about
us ever
yeah,
again."
yeah.
Yeah.
See this ab?
Yeah, you don't want to fuck with me in this ab.
Yeah. I can curl up so fast because of this ab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I would have been scared as fuck meeting those
Yeah.
people. But I don't know. Like, I feel like everyone takes it pretty, as long as you're not like, this person fucking sucks.
Right.
Like, people like take it pretty, you know, if you try to make your point where it's like, well, this is why I think it's weird. This is why I think it's bad. You know, if they're, I don't know.
Yeah, I told Drew about this, but when I was just sitting with Paul and them waiting for the other people to show up, I was like talking to Paul and I was like, so like, you saw my video, right? And he was like, yeah, I watched it and honestly, a lot of it was really funny and I watched it and you made some good points and I sort of thought about it and I was like, yeah, he's right, but can I really do anything about it? Not really. But he could just make, like, he could just try a little harder.
I mean, this is who I am. So
Yeah, it's like, I've carved out this niche in the industry. I can't.
do I have
I
to
have
show
to
my
do this.
Yeah,
I'm in
do I have
too
to
deep.
lift
I
up my
have. You think
shirt
I
in
want
every
to do
video?
this?
Yeah. I guess
It's
I
a
do,
habit
yeah.
now. I'm doing it right now.
yeah, he can't control. It's just a,
He's
like
just
a tick.
Yeah,
I can't-
every time I said Paul, like I'd be like, "Hey, Paul," he'd be like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, the Andrea girl or whatever, she's just.
Oh, it's really weird. She also, I didn't even realize, and I could have touched on this in the video, but she used to be a porn star, which adds like one extra layer to it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
What's her name?
Andrea Espada. I think she was like Selena something.
Selena something?
Yeah.
I'll write that down. I'm absolutely going to Google that after this.
Yeah. Just for like research purposes, gotta just fact check. You know, that's it. But
There is such a fine line, or like, you got to be really careful, like, who you pick on
yeah.
and how you do it. I
Right.
feel like, which I feel like you guys do very, very well. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm not just like hating on this person. And
Right.
this is like the most dangerous like genre of video, because people want to do it just like we did. We watched those bigger guys and we're like, we want to do this style.
Yeah.
But like, people who aren't like aware enough will do it, and they're fucking mean. Like people like Leafy and shit like that. And you're like,
Yeah.
We talk
this
about
is dangerous.
There's a lot of
people have an audience and they're just fucking mean.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you watch a lot of other commentators? Because there's like a big community, and some of them I just don't.
I feel like we
I
all
don't-
sort
I
of
don't
like
watch.
came up because like you watched him and I watched you and you.
Yeah.
And so that's that was my inspiration. But like there's like an actual whole commentary like section of YouTube that like is just sort of like hateful and like
Yeah.
not trying to be funny, and they're actually like, fuck this person, I'm trying to tear them down.
No, I know. Yeah. That's the
Yeah.
thing. That's the thing that I've noticed, is that they're not funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's like, and there's times where like with the Logan Paul suicide thing, it's like it was fine to get on camera and just be like, this guy sucks, you know, and not really have like a humorous aspect to it. But when they just find like bad Instagram comedy and they don't make an effort to make it funnier, it's just like, this sucks, it's stupid. It's like, I don't know, I feel worse after watching your video.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know. It's
But-
I remember I was really nervous to post the one about Grant Cardone. I don't know if you watched that one. He's like
The very vague. like,
the
he's like-
rich guy who
I love that.
sells
He's
his
like-
method.
It was just like he would kind of you'd just be like what? Like what are you getting at? Like what's the point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I was like preparing this video, and then I found out he was a Scientologist, and I was like,
Oh no.
I was like, I don't know if I can
Yeah.
do this. Like that's a
Yeah.
huge network in Hollywood, especially. There's a lot of
Right.
Hollywood people that are, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
make fun of one of their richest members,
Those are the
and all of a
type
sudden I
people
get
that, like,
killed.
come after you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he ended up DMing me afterwards and was like, I love your video. Let me send you my book. And I was like, I don't know.
Let me send you my book.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me send you my book and a mysterious powder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But most people are cool that, like, Jay Alvarez DM'd me after the travel video.
Oh,
He was
okay.
like, I'm watching it with my friends. It's so funny, bro.
Oh, that shit was that was a great video.
Oh, thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
that's
that.
such a
Thank
good observation. I feel like a lot of people have like seen all those accounts like that, but I've never seen anybody actually like about,
talk about how like this isn't something to aspire to. It's like it's not a thing. Like it's like every time I travel, after like 4 days, I want to go home. I don't care where I am.
And that place in Greece,
being home is nice.
I like it. I get to control what I eat.
Yeah.
I spend so much money when I'm traveling. It's
you don't have to speak a different language.
Yeah.
You don't have to be like tolerant to like other people's cultures and stuff.
Oh, I can be a huge bigot in my home.
I could just sit in my house full of white people. It's great.
There's no consequences.
Yeah.
I remember Noel was like, he was like, dude, we were looking into going to Greece, Santorini or something like that. He's like, if you look it up, there's like 2 restaurants. It's like the most boring place ever.
Yeah.
Like if you watch people's videos who go there, they act like they're having a great time, but they're not doing anything, and it's clear that they're bored.
Yeah.
It's just so funny,
Like
but it looks great in the pictures, so people go fucking apeshit for it.
Yeah, it's all about the picture.
Yeah.
That's all it's about.
Yeah. I mean, that's why this shit is dangerous, especially with like even that kid, Michael. Like, there's 12-year-olds looking at his page being like, I want skin that clear. And it's like, no, this is clearly Photoshopped.
That long.
Yeah.
Kids go to school
of all the things
pencils
that
I
taped
want
to their
long
fingers.
pepperoni fingers.
Oh my God.
I want a hot mom with white hair.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's
Did you see the Instagram like comedy video they made together? Where at the end they had you wear the outfit for no reason.
Yeah, I know. I
Like,
know.
that'll show
and she's
him.
wearing your merch too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hate you. I bought your shirt. Like it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, that was weird too because she didn't even buy my actual merch. She went to like a custom T-shirt place. and got Greg printed
which
on
is
the
which
t-shirt.
is actually like a diss, which
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
fucking
I
great.
guess that- yeah, that's
Having
true.
someone else's merch made so they get no money for it is such a great diss that she didn't even realize probably.
Yeah.
The layers there. that she
Yeah,
wasn't
exactly.
Covering. Yeah.
Exactly. I also loved just like the last thing about this, where she's like walking and you're like, the scene goes on for way too long. It's like 13 seconds of her walking to she's a brick house.
It's like
I get it.
Yeah, she's
a brick
Yeah,
house.
we get it. Yeah.
It's like that
She was a
thing-
brick house in the last video too.
Get it.
It's you can tell that they don't really like put much thought into their videos because they're just like, well, this is how long I shot the shot for, so that's how long it should go in the video.
Yeah.
Wait, you can trim these things in like in an
In
editor?
iMovie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
you
shit.
can.
You know Logan Paul is starting a podcast? You see that?
No. Why?
Because there's no money on YouTube for him anymore, so now he's got to do the podcast.
That's true, yeah.
You better turn your volume down for that podcast. It's gonna just be like an hour of him screaming.
Yeah,
gonna be
hitting
an
the
hour.
max levels on his audio system.
It's clipping, Logan. You got to chill. please.
Logan.
We have your volume turned all the way
He's just, I
down.
don't know, he's just screaming Maverick.
Yeah.
He's just screaming it. It's just an hour-long merch ad. That's what it's gonna be.
The Logan Paul merch podcast.
It's just describing new pieces of clothing coming out.
This one's really soft.
Yeah.
Really, really soft.
This one's not quite as soft, but it's still comfortable.
If you're listening on iTunes, you can't really see how soft it is, but just take my word. I'll hold it up to the.
There you can hear it. You can see how
Merch
soft.
ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my God.
So,
What of value does he have to say that he's going to fill an hour-long podcast?
He's just gonna talk about what it means to be a Maverick.
and
How you don't have to fit the mold of what society deems. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
can be your own person.
Be your own Maverick.
You know, it's cool to be normal too.
yeah,
You know
no,
what
it's
I'm
really
talking about?
cool.
It fitting
Yeah.
in
being
You know what I
being
mean?
different for the sake of being different
is not really a good thing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Also, like the whole idea of like standing out and being like, stand out and be like one of these 6 million clones.
Stand out and buy a hoodie with this logo on it.
Yeah.
You'll really stand out with
That's
that.
so funny. It's so ironic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, stand out.
Be a clone.
Be a clown.
Yeah.
Be what don't be what society deems you to be. Be what I want you to be.
Yeah.
I want you to buy my merch.
How's the music stuff going?
It's good.
What were you saying about the Ramzoid?
Yeah. That Greg song. I think I used like a bunch of shit from that sample pack that I
really?
told you about that's on Splice. Yeah.
So do you use his sample pack?
Yeah. Well, so Splice works like you pay $10 a month or whatever, and you can download like 100 sounds a month. So you can go through anybody's like sample packs that are on there and just pick sounds that you like. So I just, a lot of them are from the Ramzoid pack, and there's just like a shit ton of other artists and stuff that like upload sounds that they use on there.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah. And it's nice because there's like drum samples, but then there's also like synth samples that you can just sample like to be actual instruments too.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
How often are you producing shit?
I try to do shit every day, just like when I have free time, just making beats and stuff. But I just started a new job, so that's sort of gotten in the way of that.
Oh, did you?
As well, yeah. I work for Corridor Digital. It's a YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah.
what do you do
What
for
I'm
them?
doing. I'm like writing and editing for their YouTube channel.
Okay,
Yeah, and shooting with them.
nice.
Yeah, it's been really fun.
So you're not doing YouTube full time?
No,
Okay.
no. That was an option, and maybe I'll probably come back to that at some point. But yeah, I don't know. I really wanted to get the chance to work with them because I've been watching them since high school. They were like my favorite YouTube channel since like high school. So,
Really?
Yeah, and then they just like reached out to me, and we've been talking for a while. So I just started working with them. But yeah, it's been
Corridor
really cool.
Digital?
Corridor.
Corridor
Yeah.
Digital. Okay.
Yeah.
That's dope. Where are they located?
They're like in the arts district.
Okay.
Yeah.
How close is Glendale to?
It's like a 30-minute drive.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
And you're doing YouTube full time now?
Mhm.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah,
How's it been?
I was working for a while. Actually, I used to do like carpentry because I had no life skills and I didn't finish college, and I just had like my dad's friend was like, you could do this, and it was better than working at Popeye, so I did that for a while. And then I worked for Thomas Sanders for a while. I edited his YouTube videos for like 6 months.
Really?
I know, weird fit. Yeah.
You
But
edited his videos?
yeah.
And
Yeah,
is that
that was
something
surprising
Did
when
you
I
know
found
how to
out.
edit before?
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
I had only been editing with like Premiere for a couple months because with Vine, I always did iMovie and I refused to learn anything
Okay,
better. I
yeah.
was like, no, I'm not going to learn, But then like with my own, I just started to learn Premiere with like my own videos and stuff. And then I had just enough experience and I knew him. So I was like, okay, yeah. And it was like a full-time thing for a while. And then I quit a few months ago. And now I'm just all about that YouTube. And I'm selling out now.
Yeah.
Like Dollar Shave Club, Squarespace.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
You got
gotta
it.
do that
Selling
good stuff.
staplers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Staplers.
selling
You sold out
Big-
to Big Staple.
Big staple.
Sorry, guys.
They've got you by the balls, dude.
I mean, the little stinkers created a villain here.
Yep.
You by there being so many of you. Now it's like I'm just like whatever brand will give me money. I'll
That's what I'm
take
saying.
it.
Everyone just becomes what they make fun of,
Yeah, seriously.
Eventually,
Mhm.
it just
Yeah.
happens,
Yeah,
Plus,
like-
you got to make money.
Well, yeah, that's really what it is. It's funny though, like I did a thing with like, do you see my video about the Team 1000 thing that Jake Paul's doing?
No, but I was going to ask you about that. I never watched the video, but I was
Yeah.
going to ask you. Edfluence?
Edfluence, yeah. It's like the most blatant scam in the world. And like I've only seen a couple other videos about it. It's
Yeah.
insane. Like it's like any of those like Ty Lopez kind of whatever things where it's like, yeah, like if you want to be social media famous, then you got to do this. Like so many people become social media famous not learning from me, but you have to.
Yeah.
So as fans watching, it's only $7 to sign up. And you're like, okay, $7, you get all like hours of content, sure. And you pay the $7, and as soon as you pay the $7, like everything's locked. You have to pay $57 more. But you don't know that. So to join like Team 1000 is this whole thing. So you pay $7, you're like, okay, I'm in. And you click on a video, it's like, oh, guys, like you want to be part of my inner circle? Like I just promised a second ago, it's only $57 more. And you just click one button because your credit card is already in there. You click one button at that point, they charge you again $57. It's such a scam. It's crazy.
And then you get to the end,
damn,
and
dude.
it's like Team 1000 coming soon or something like
and then
that.
you click on the tab that says Team 1000. And there's no information. It just says coming soon and a smiley face.
So it's not even like.
It's not even a thing. Right now, it's just these like instructional videos of like, but the most basic shit in the world. Like it's like, I get that he's busy. He's too busy to sit down and like write all these tips. But it's like they just turn on the camera and he's like, so what I find works on YouTube is like comedy stuff and like drama stuff, pranks. Just like
Pranks.
Why didn't I think of that?
Oh.
Comedy?
but it's
On
crazy.
YouTube?
Yeah, I was doing soap operas.
Yeah, I was.
That's why I wasn't. I was
Oh my
gotta try
God.
comedy.
I'll try to be funny now.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jake.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah, but it's crazy because he has influence. So like his fans, you can search Team 1000 on YouTube, and these kids are so excited. Like I just signed up. I'm going to be famous now because they buy into it. And so what I did though was after watching some of his videos, I was like this is not. It's like it's manipulation, but it's not even impressive. He's manipulating children. And it's like, I can do this shit too. So I filmed a whole video like parodying his thing. And I made like a premium little stinker club, pay $3. You join the club, you get an email with like my 10 tips to success and happiness.
Yeah.
And you get like a roadmap to the big stinker. I'm the big stinker.
Okay.
And it's just like a map of the United States and a dotted line from Utah to Florida. I don't know. And then it's just like you get exclusive access to the Nothing package, and you click on my website.com/nothing, and it's just like coming soon, you know. So I just like, it's funny though, because like mine also in a way is kind of a scam, but I can do it because it's a parody, you know. But also people know what they're paying for. No one's forced to pay the $3.
I'm sure people will pay the $3 and get the email and be like, I don't know what I expected.
I got a couple people. Yeah, seriously, a couple people were like, yeah, I don't know what I was expecting. Thanks, I guess. One guy was like really mad. He asked for his money back. I was like, okay, I refunded his $3.
so
It's
hard.
like,
for
honestly,
this
you don't
$3.
fucking deserve your money back.
Yeah, I mean,
this shit expecting something more.
What were you expecting? Yeah, but I don't know.
That's funny, dude. So, did you actually get people buying it?
Yeah,
Really?
I got like 700 people to buy it. What? Yeah, and I had to send all the emails myself, so there was like a delay because I don't know how to set anything up. Like in a perfect world, it would have like they bought it and they'd get the email right away, but I'd have to get like the order confirmation through Squarespace and then like get their email address and manually send them all. So it was also very time consuming. But yeah, I got a bunch of people to do it.
Oh my God.
It's just, again, it's like with the merch, they just like want to be in on the joke. And it's like, it's not a crazy amount of money. Also, I think because I spend money in the video, like I bought money because I feel like that was the only way to make the video. Not just be like, oh, he's charging $57. That sucks. Bye.
Yeah.
You know, like actually buy it and see what people are getting with their money. And it's just shit.
Yeah.
So I think people were like, yeah, like you paid money, you know, I'll support. It's just like a donation, really.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think anyone is expecting anything.
I just
crazy
imagine
from it.
people being like, oh, I just bought all Drew's merch. I'm so excited to be in on the joke. And then the merch shows up and it's like, oh, I just bought a stapler.
I honestly feel like that's what it is. It's like, it's a funny idea to buy it. And then they get it and it's like, I don't know what I was expecting. It's just a shitty stapler.
I don't want
Like
a fridge
normal
magnet?
size.
It's a
Just
regular
I thought it was
size.
going to be like jumbo or something.
It's not, yeah. At least it's not like a mini stapler. It's like an actual size.
That'd
Yeah.
be funny if the picture was like of a full-size stapler, but you just
get it, yeah.
send him a tiny little stapler.
Yeah.
There's only so many things I can get away with, though, while calling it parody. Like, some things are fine, but if I did that, that's just like shitty.
Yeah.
That's just like, well, I thought it would at least be a big stapler. Or like, yeah.
Just like a note that says, fuck you.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, I charge you $15 to be scolded at by your hero.
You come up with all these like t-shirts and shit, no matter what you order, it just sends you a note that says fuck you.
Yeah. If you order multiple things, though, you do
It's a
get
lesson.
2 notes that say fuck you.
It's a lesson, you know? You shouldn't be
Yeah.
buying fucking merch.
It's an invaluable lesson.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
a life lesson. Don't buy people's merch, you
yeah,
idiot.
save your money, you
Thanks
idiots.
for the $26. Fuck you.
For every
Go
piece
to
of merch
hell,
you buy, we'll
asshole.
also send someone in need a note that says fuck you.
Oh, by the way,
Oh my God.
can we curse on this?
No. I have to go through and bleep out every single one of those.
Or-
Yeah,
I
yeah.
just gave you one.
What the hell,
Sorry.
man?
God damn it. I'm.
You fucking idiot.
Well, you just gotta do that one.
Yeah, you swore.
No, I can curse. My
Oh,
guests
you
can't.
only bleep
Yeah,
out
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah.
curses.
My guests can't curse.
Our sponsors are very clear. They don't want any of my guests cursing.
They like when I curse. It's my brand. Guests come on. Yeah. No way. This is for kids. The guests are for kids. I'm for grown-ups.
All right, Cody's talking. Cover your ears.
This conversation doesn't make sense. I'm only hearing one side of it.
The adults cover their ears every time we talk.
Yeah. And then they talk to each other afterwards, fill in the blanks.
I was thinking about that
Weird
joke
show.
that we had when we were doing the Camp Unplug about like the stinky phone or whatever.
Oh yeah.
What was that?
I don't. We all had to pull our phones out of that briefcase.
Yeah, right.
And I just said like, should we all pull them out like this? Like, ew, stinky.
Yeah.
I don't know why it was funny.
And then like in the background of whatever video you're doing
Yeah,
that.
I think I actually
Ew.
am doing that in the final thing. I'm just sort of like walking around like this with my phone in the background.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
thought of that for some reason. That was the first time we all met.
Yeah.
Camp
yeah.
Unplugged.
I think of that every time someone's like, oh, you should collab with Cody Co and Danny Gonzalez. Like, well, we
I
did.
did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. For a few seconds, we made the one ghost vine.
Yeah.
I
very, very good Vine.
great vine that
Yeah.
it took us like 30 takes to do.
I know.
We messed up so
I
many
know.
times. Like the easiest line in the world.
People still quote that to me.
Yeah. I am not afraid.
I am not a pussy.
Yeah.
It's a good quote.
Yeah.
Good quote.
Yeah.
We also had that bit where we were like pretending to take pictures.
Oh my
That
God, yes.
We would like
yes.
pose like this.
You guys never posted that though, did you?
I don't
No.
think we could get it to be funny.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
fine.
We couldn't like
Oh, I thought
we
that was
couldn't
so
like get
funny.
like an angle that like made sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like
it's like
yeah.
a really hard like prank to like
I think it
also
would
to
work as one
explain,
of those
too.
like a candid vine. Like,
Yeah.
If it was like a party and it panned over and you just saw two people like this, and then it like panned over
Yeah.
and there was no one there. But yeah, it's
Right.
like a skit. It didn't really work.
It's It's such a good prank. We should go out and do that to people on the street.
When Vine 2
Oh,
comes
sorry.
out,
Yeah, who's taking it? There's no camera.
What camera? They turn around, you're gone. Was that real?
I thought of
I hate LA.
a prank I want to do.
That place sucks.
I want to make a YouTube video someday where I have a meetup somewhere in LA, but I hire like a doppelganger actor to go as me instead, and just people notice. Because I get people send me like pictures of people that look like me a lot all the time.
I know.
I have like
constantly tweeting
a
those,
super
and they,
common face. So I just want to know how easy it is to like find an actor that looks enough like me, where people will like see him and be like, I guess he looks kind of different in real life, but
he's a lot taller than I imagined.
Yeah.
That'd be really funny.
I love that idea, but you just got to find the right person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because everyone looks a little bit different. I mean, Michael Gilligan is going to look way different in person. I mean, as you know, than he looks in pictures. But everyone looks a little different.
His fingers were way longer.
Yeah. But like, your fans are going to get there, and they probably, if it's a good enough doppelganger, they'll be like, oh, hey, Danny, I'm a big fan. They're going to be so swept up with emotions, they're not even.
I could hire like another actor to be Laura too, to like come with me. And, yeah. A fake dog to be Peanut.
It's like a golden retriever. Like the best you could find. It's not even close. Yeah.
How's Peanut?
She's good.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
How's married life?
Oh, it's nice.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're really married, good. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's honestly, it's not too different from just living with someone that you were already dating. Because, but now I wear a ring every day.
And you get tax breaks.
Yeah.
Sort of,
I'm
right?
supposed to, yeah.
Something like that?
I guess so.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I guess I should know. I just filed my taxes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That's
we could
fun.
talk about taxes.
Whatever.
Yeah, well, guys, thanks.
You guys want to hear about my taxes?
How's your GF?
Fiance.
Fiance.
Yeah.
When did that happen?
Like a year ago. We've been living together for a while. Yeah,
Okay.
because we did long distance.
Your movie recording stopped.
Yep. Keep going.
Yeah, we met on Vine. I've told the story. Well, there they go.
Oh, Lord.
There they go. Well, see, the camera's not even recording, so his to set up, his headphones fell. Anyway, yeah, so we met on Vine. She lived in Arizona, I live in Florida, and we dated for a while, long distance, which is the worst. But we got through it, and then she moved to me. I proposed to her, and we've been living together for like a year and a half, and it's the best. We're just best friends. It's awesome. You got a girlfriend?
Yep.
I got a
She's in there.
fiance, and you.
She's in my room right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She's chilling.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just thought it would just be us three here, so it's kind
I
of.
feel like you kind of lied to us.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, sorry,
I thought
guys.
it was going to be guys' time, but I didn't know there was a girl.
No,
here
I mean,
this
it's
whole
still the
time.
boys.
Well, there's a girl here.
No, but that's a boys' time. She's in the room.
Can she hear us?
I ordered her to stay in the room.
Good, yeah.
Stay in here.
I mean, you got to lay down the law.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You gotta lay down the law with your woman.
Yeah.
You gotta. I mean, she trusts you to like guide her in life, and it's like.
So how are things going with her now that she can't hear us?
Yeah. No. Honestly.
Yeah, I feel you, dude.
No, I'm kidding. It's amazing. She basically lives here now, so
Yeah,
that's great.
where
And
do
so
you
that's the first. What?
Where do you live?
you guys traded?
Here as well.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're not married yet, though?
Not married now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Weird.
Yeah.
I didn't know this guy was a sinner.
Yeah, it's like.
Do you want to leave?
Yeah, I don't feel
I can hear you perfectly.
I just don't really like his attitude.
Okay.
His beliefs. I feel like he's
been kind of an asshole.
kind of an asshole.
I didn't know they diss me on my own podcast.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
feel like I feel betrayed. It's like I didn't know. I should spill water again.
Can you give me more water? I'm thirsty. Not
All-
to spill, to drink.
All part of the plan. So did your girlfriend like helps you out with YouTube shit, right? Or like she's like in your videos all the time.
Yeah, sometimes. She is so funny. But I've admitted that, I mean, she's not ashamed to admit she's the worst actress in the world. Like she'll say something really funny and I'll be like, okay, I'll put it on the camera and she says it again like a robot. So I have to be like, I can't get carried away like writing a thing for her.
Yeah.
And then, so it's better to like, we do a podcast now together. So we just talk and she can be naturally funny, not have to worry about like saying a line perfectly.
How's the podcast life?
It's fun. We've only done a couple. The first one we like talked about long distance. We had like a whole thing planned out, and then the second one is like, all right, we're gonna do it again, and it's like, oh shit, we don't have anything to talk about.
Yeah,
That's all we know.
That's all we know. So yeah, but it's fun. It's we just talk and joke around.
Yeah.
It's pretty much the same as your podcast.
Yeah.
It's just like talking about. It's for the.
It's actually called Insanely Chill. It's very
Insanely Chill with Drew Gooden.
That's weird.
Yeah, I'm going to be starting Insanely Chill too soon.
Yeah, I feel like, well, that's my podcast. You're going to call it Insanely Chill? That's my podcast.
Yeah, that's his podcast.
Thank you for defending me.
Okay. Yeah,
You-
I'm still
you
going
have
to call it that though.
I'm actually the only one with the podcast though,
That's
which is
true.
insane.
Yeah.
Lee Chill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Thank you.
That's
Thank you so
that's
much.
the name of my podcast. That was a good pun.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the name of my podcast.
Oh, that's the name of my podcast.
Well, stop copying me, dude.
Stop copying me.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry.
So we agree then.
We agree to stop copying each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
And you?
No.
Fuck.
Mhm.
Damn it.
Are you gonna start a
I don't like this
podcast?
guy.
Actually?
I've thought about it for a while. I'm just way too worried that I don't have anything to talk about for an hour.
Yeah.
I don't know-
No,
I
you
don't know
quickly
enough about
you quickly
anything.
run out for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After a while, I
feel
was like, wow, this is hard.
I
to
actually
do it.
filmed one by myself, thinking like it doesn't need to have a structure. It's just like a loose conversation, basically, with the audience. And then I was like, this was so like I was visibly uncomfortable because I would like I do so many like edits and stuff. Like when I'm filming a YouTube video is very different. I kind of know when I'm going to cut and that sort of thing. But when it's like I know they're going to see every part of this, and, so it's better to do it with someone else.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
there's
I
so
love
many-
your podcast with Noel. You
Oh,
two
thanks.
are so funny together.
Oh, thank you, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
No,
I
yeah.
appreciate that.
I think you guys work really well. Even the YouTube videos you guys
yeah,
post together.
like
Yeah.
the Mark McGrath thing.
Yeah.
yeah. Did you like
Did
that
that
one?
get copyright?
Yeah, well, it's just because I used Third Eye Blind at the end, like
okay.
for the 90s part where we're dancing.
Yeah.
And like I used it for like 3 seconds or whatever, and it got claimed like a day later. So, I made
Yeah.
money for the first day,
Yeah.
and now it's kind of a fucking bummer.
Yeah.
It is
But it's, I
very
mean, I don't know. I guess you're
Whatever.
kind of asking for it when you use copyrighted shit. It's just,
Do you
I
get
don't know.
demonetized a lot on YouTube?
It's better now. It's way better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been pretty good with that, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll
It's-
happen to me like occasionally, and then I'll request a review, and it'll be like less than 12 hours. It'll get good.
Yeah.
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 Well, I mean, that's a whole other thing, but like, it's funny to me, like well, for one, like, I think we've been spoiled for so long, just YouTube in general. It's like we've come to expect that whatever we put on, we're going to get money if people see it, But
I
then
know.
people who really push, like, I don't really push the limit too much with like non-brand friendly stuff, but there's people who like really push the limit or whatever. And like, they're like, why aren't they brand for? It's like, I mean, you're talking about, I don't know. At a certain point, it's like you got to be aware of the fact
Yeah.
that you're not
Yeah.
brand friendly.
No,
it
I
kinda
totally
sucks.
100% agree.
But you can't complain that like it's like, of course that video was demonetized,
It's also like you're not. People think they're entitled to
Entitled,
like
that's the
money
thing.
all of a sudden. It's
Yeah.
like no, you're
Yeah.
not.
Just
If you
because that's the way it
if you
was.
build a business on a platform, you cannot be upset if that platform changes stuff. It's
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
own fault for building a business. You know what I'm saying? We choose to do YouTube. YouTube's not doing us any favors by
Yeah.
existing.
Yeah.
Right.
Like or they are. I mean, like we're not
doing YouTube
any favors
Yeah,
by posting
They'll be
content, right?
fine
We're like
without
they
us.
need
Yeah.
us. No, someone
That's
would take
like-
our spot.
Collectively,
If we
they
say-
need all of us. Individually, they don't need you.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
There are people with like way like in the tens of thousands of subscribers that I'll occasionally see on Twitter like complaining like every day to YouTube like I posted a video today and it got demonetized, like what are you doing, like you don't respect small creators. And it's like, dude, you would have made like $5 off of that video.
I
Like,
know that I don't understand.
and it's like adamant, like there's people I see every
Yeah.
single day tweeting at YouTube like
Yeah. They don't care
Yeah.
about the little guy.
People are like, I know when they change the monetization rules and everyone's
Yeah.
like, they don't care about the smaller creators. It's like,
yeah,
they don't.
honestly they don't
They don't.
they don't
I
have
mean,
to.
They don't have
You were
to.
lucky that they
You
even
shouldn't be
did.
making videos for money right now. You should
Yeah.
be making them because it's fun.
Yeah. And if you're lucky, then you have this entire backlog of videos. And if you do ever blow up, you're going to retroactively get money for all that
Yeah.
shit if you do like
Yeah.
reach that threshold. So
I totally agree.
It's
I
just
totally agree.
yeah.
And I feel like when the ad shit happened, it was like, man, this is a fucking bummer. Let's find other ways to make money. Let's do the podcast.
Let's
Let's like
merge.
that's what happens,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You just
gotta
there's
adapt.
there's money there if you're creating good content. You just got to like,
Yeah.
work hard and figure out how to get it.
Yeah, I think people underestimate like how many subscribers you need to have to even like make a living off of YouTube. Like
It's a
people
fuck
think
ton.
like they can have like 10,000 subscribers
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
they'll be
Yeah.
set.
Yeah.
Right.
And like I only just started being able to like afford rent with my
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah,
money.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's hard.
it takes a while.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. What's the goal like with YouTube to like just keep growing? Are you gonna like you're ever gonna move here and do the LA thing or
That's
I've
yeah.
convinced him not to.
really?
Well, yeah, you
Yeah.
hate it here. You and I don't know. It's a good place to visit. I
Yeah.
think I like there's a lot of people here. That's the thing. But I really hate LA.
Yeah,
I don't like
no,
it here.
it's
Just
just
like
80% of people walking around with the vlog tripod.
Yeah, and just
That's
like,
what LA is
and
now.
like
Oh,
it took
yeah.
us like
Everywhere.
an hour to park, and we ended up like giving up on finding street parking and paying $20 to park at the Bank of America.
No way, really?
Yeah, because I was like, we can't.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dude, I
You're
don't know, it's
paying to
fine.
be on this podcast.
Well, it's a privilege. It's my privilege. Or my honor. I don't know.
When we started getting close, I saw one person on like an electric scooter, and then we kept getting closer, and I saw like another person pass by an electric scooter, and I was like,
Those are
what the fuck?
huge
And then
out
I
here.
remembered listening to your podcast where you can like rent them,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
and then we
yeah.
started seeing them on like every corner, and there were like
Everywhere now.
groups of people
Yeah.
riding by, and
It's
it
like
was
kinda
so
scary,
weird.
like-
yeah.
I feel like they're going
I-
to gang up on us.
But also, like, someone has definitely died on one of those things.
Oh, for sure.
By now. Had to have.
Like hit by a car, you're thinking?
yeah. Like,
Yeah.
people drive those things on the sidewalk.
just
They drive them everywhere.
And what's stopping people from just taking them or hiding them? Like you could
They-
put it
no,
in a
they
dumpster.
do that. They do that.
Yeah.
My buddy was like, because you see them on the map and then you go to them. And so my buddy like walked half a mile to one of these that was near him. It was the only one around. And it was in a garage. And he couldn't get into the fucking garage. So
Oh
he
my
was just like,
God.
what the fuck?
Oh
Yeah.
shit. That's weird, and they don't really have any way of telling just from the
No.
app location
Yeah.
that's in somebody's house.
Yeah, so LA sucks.
Yeah.
Because
In
of
LA.
that.
I mean, I love LA, but it fucking sucks.
Yeah, I feel like similar to like New York, it's kind of an acquired taste.
Mhm.
There's obviously going to be good things and bad things. I'll probably move here eventually. I mean, it's going to depend on what like Amanda wants to. She's
Mhm.
open to it, but she works at the library downtown in Orlando, and she loves it there. So, and plus, like we do internet stuff. Like, we can do it anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Why spend 3 times as much in rent when you could do the same shit?
I mean, that's a great point.
I don't know.
It really is. Unless you want to like, are you going to like try and do more comedy stuff, like writing,
more
traditional,
like traditional
like,
stuff. I think I'd like to, but this is all like people ask me that, like, what do you want to do? It's like, well, like this is great.
Yeah.
I get to be my own boss and set my own schedule and do what I want,
Yeah.
and like just make whatever. And like, you know, like it's funny. People will like think they know what they want you to make. Like you make a video and they're like, I'll do a sequel, and they'll just come out with something out of left field, and they're like, oh, I'd love this because it's just like you can kind of do whatever you want.
Mm.
And so this is a great gig. Whereas like I don't want to come here and like audition for shit or like, you know, I mean, writing would be nice eventually. I think I will eventually come out here. But like as far as like long-term goals, like I've never really thought like, what am I going to do in 10 years and what's it going to take to get there?
Yeah.
Because like it's so much changes. Like I'm just going to focus on what I'm doing now.
Yeah.
Try to make it as like stable and profitable
Yeah,
as possible.
like I
And-
really
Yeah.
like YouTube, so
Mhm.
I would just like to keep growing YouTube and
Yeah.
seeing where it goes. So
No, I think that's a great point. You
Yeah.
too, or
Yeah, well, I agree with Drew. Like, I like YouTube being your own boss. Like, everything you do, like, if you do well on YouTube, it's probably because you did a good job. If you do bad, it's probably because you didn't post enough this month. Like, you
Yeah.
know how to control your own success
Mhm.
to a certain extent. But, like, all that other shit, like, I don't even know where to begin. It seems like it's in the hands of, like, thousands of other people that I
Yeah.
don't know how to interact with.
Mhm.
I don't know. Yeah.
actually, I have a question for you. Like, would you say though, like, as much as it
I mean, this is
good-
your podcast, so
yeah.
yeah.
Well, as
this
much
is actually
as
my podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
then
Chill.
I'll just
Yeah.
ask you the question. Okay, no, it only applies to you. I'm sorry. So Cody, what's it like to? No, so like I recently made the transition to being like full-time YouTuber, and it's great. It is to like be your own boss or whatever. Sometimes it's also like there is something nice about having a boss and just being like show up and do this
Yeah,
here
yeah,
now
yeah.
and being forced to
Yeah.
do something because there's
Yeah.
days where it's like I know I need to do shit.
Yeah.
And like I just make excuses and no one's there to be like,
Yeah.
Drew, you should have
Yeah.
done the thing today
Yeah.
that you didn't do.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do you ever just kind of struggle with that?
I
at all,
used to. I do a little bit, but how old are you?
24.
Okay, yeah. I think it's just with me getting older. I'm 27 now, and
Yeah.
it's like
I'm definitely getting better at it.
I when I'm happiest is when I'm working, like
Yes,
when I'm
absolutely.
working hard and like working
Mhm.
on whatever. And I used to fuck off all the time. I went through this period where I first moved to LA, where it was like one of the darkest periods of my life. But I didn't do shit.
Yeah.
I just drank all the time and just fucked off all the time.
Yeah.
And now I'm in just like a way better place when I'm working. So all I want to do is that.
Absolutely.
And
I
so
think
I'll still, I'll still blow shit off all the time. Like I'll
Right.
go, entire weekend
but then
without
you
doing
like
shit.
beat
But it's like,
yourself up. Over
Yeah,
it. And it's
yeah,
like,
yeah,
And you don't. Yeah. And it's like that adrenaline you get from like posting a video you're really happy
Yeah.
with. You worked like hours and
Yeah,
hours
yeah,
on it. It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it gets
Yeah.
really addictive.
Yeah.
And I think what I would think would be a cool thing to have that I am kind of missing in Florida because it's just me and Amanda and a few of my friends who don't really do this.
Mm-hmm.
Like I really like what you do with Noelle, and you guys can kind of motivate each other too.
Yeah.
It's like you both have to do the thing and
Yeah.
you show
That's
up and
nice.
yeah, like it'd be cool to have like a partner like that I don't, I don't.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
alone so much.
Yeah, yeah,
While
yeah.
Amanda's at work, and it's like
Yeah.
I have to motivate myself.
Yeah.
I have to like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
no, it is good to have like a solid once a week thing.
Yeah,
Where it's like, we
show
have
up.
to do it. We
Yes.
have to do the episode.
And you feel
some
good
of them are going to be bad, some of them are good, but like we're going to get it done. Which is like kind of, the kind of why people have an upload schedule or whatever, because it keeps them motivated too.
Right. Yeah. That's actually kind of what I like about brand deals, is because they expect you to post it a certain day, and it gives you a deadline. And it's like, well, shit, I got to stay up all night I know. Editing this, which I probably would have gone to bed by now if I didn't. And I would postpone it a couple more days. But it's like, no, I got to get it tomorrow. I told them 10 a.m. tomorrow, and it's So
no, 100%. And I don't feel like I don't feel like I'll ever be like strong enough to give myself like that much of a deadline like with shit.
I do like I gotta post this tomorrow, and then I'll give the weakest excuse, like I'm tired.
Or I'm just like not in the right mood to be funny today.
My knee's itchy. I can't edit.
You have
I
itchy knees too?
Yeah, I get itchy knees.
Shit drives me crazy.
Yeah,
that's why
really
I haven't
bad.
uploaded in
Really,
a week.
really. Oh, mine are awful.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's just so unfortunate.
Why don't we all just itch each other's knees?
But who's gonna edit the videos?
Thomas Sanders.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's my goal in life, is to get big enough where Thomas has to edit for me. Oh my God. No, Thomas is the nicest guy in the world. I don't know if you ever met him.
Yeah, he's super
He
nice.
seems like he's really fucking nice.
He's such a, even working for him, obviously it's tough to work for another creator. And I had a good gig because he was so nice, and he would never get mad at me. There'd be he'd have notes on videos and stuff, but he would frame it in this, I love it, it's perfect, but can you change these, please, pretty please, change these 50 things. So
amazing, perfect.
It's perfect.
But here's a list of 50 things that you did wrong.
Here's where you fucked up.
Yeah, but he would do it in the nicest way possible, where I never really felt bad. But yeah, he's such a great guy.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whereas some people get to his level and make the kind of money he makes and has the platform, and they just completely change. And he's just he still lives in Gainesville in a
he's
small apartment.
lived in the same apartment since he blew up on Vine.
He's just such a humble guy. He very recently he had a 2001 car too for a long time. He could have bought a Tesla or whatever, but he's just had this. He's such a a nice, humble, well-rounded guy.
That's nice.
But I would like him to fucking edit for me one day. Show you what it's like. Oh, it's perfect, Thomas, but can you change this? No, he's great.
What's your guys' favorite video that you've ever made?
YouTube video?
Yeah.
I don't really like any of them. I just
You just don't like any of them? Yeah.
I don't watch any of my videos. I've never seen any of them. I just film them and upload them to YouTube right away.
Yeah.
I have a little auto edit, takes out the spaces, and then I just upload it.
There's just
Takes out
zeros.
half the words too.
Yeah. I think I feel good about the Team 1000 one because I felt like I was exposing something.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm late. I'm usually late to things, but I feel like I have something unique to say where even though I'm not the first, there's a reason to watch it. But that I was one of the first people to expose it. I bought it. I was very thorough with it. I came up with my own extra thing on my website. It was very thorough, and I feel good. I felt good about that. Whereas this last video about Andrea is just she makes stupid videos, guys. Follow me, not her.
Yeah.
It's funny, but there's nothing really there. It's kind of pointless, but it's just
the worst part about it is that one's the one that's going to get all the views. The one that you spent 10 minutes on or whatever.
Because it's got hot mom in the title.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to see the hot mom. Yeah.
I think mine is either the first video I made on Paul Zimmer, just because I think it's it's sort of just shitting on Instagram comedy, but it's it's got that weird who is this guy? I feel like it's very different. It's he's such a different kind of person that it was right.
It's like an expose.
Yeah. Or the video where I actually met him, because I never thought I would do something like that, and I think it elicited the weirdest response from people too. All of the comments are this is amazing, but also it was insanely hard to watch.
It is.
Yeah. And I just
when you were sitting at the table with them, I was like, oh my God, I gotta fast forward through this.
Yeah. I'm just glad that how uncomfortable I was for that whole time translated to that video, and people still liked it, but also were viscerally uncomfortable by it.
Yeah.
The best thing I think you did with that too was you asked them how they feel about cringy content rather than getting there and kind of
kissing their ass.
Yeah, kissing their ass. Because that's kind of how I would be. I would want to just appease them in the moment and then go home and talk shit about them.
That's what I did with Ty Lopez. I was just do whatever you want.
I think it turned a lot of people off of Rice Gum is he started making videos with Jacob Sartorius and just acting like they were best friends after he shitted on him for months. And then they started hanging out and making then they made Instagram comedy type YouTube videos together. And it's well, that defeats the whole purpose of the whole thing. So I tried to angle it I just want to see what these people are like, and I want to understand what's going through their brain rather than we're friends now.
Yeah.
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 What about you?
that I've made.
Yeah. No, what's your favorite video that we've made?
Yeah, favorite of mine, favorite of yours.
I liked the travel one that I made just because it seemed like people totally understood what I was going for, and it seemed like it was like a sentiment that other people had felt, and like hadn't talked about. Or
those are the ones that feel the best.
Yeah,
rather than like I made one after the Logan Paul thing, and I was like, this is my worst video.
When you
I'm just hopping on a trend. When you feel like you're the only one talking about this thing, you just like.
Well, it was that, and it was also like I really hope people feel the same way, and I genuinely don't know if they do.
Yeah, and
so like I had a couple of people watch it, and they were like, "Yes, dude, this is like really refreshing to see this. It's like really positive." First of all, for you,
everybody sees that shit.
And Sam was like, "Why is this so positive? It's really weird." And I was like, "Well, I don't know. I'm just like trying to. This is how I feel about this shit." And then people were like, "Yeah, this is exactly how I feel," and I'm like, "This is great. I'm glad that other people feel like this, so I'm not insane then." Which is great. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't imagine there being a worse feeling than you making a whole video about something, and everybody's just like,
"You're wrong,
dude. We all really like this. Is something that everybody likes."
Oh my god, that's my worst fear every time. Is like people are gonna be like, "Why are you mad about this? Like, this is the best thing ever."
That sort of happened to me when that dude cemented his head in a microwave. Did you ever see that video on YouTube?
It was a shitty video, but that they have a large fan base,
big following, and apparently some of it crossed over with mine, and so they were like, "You can make fun of anyone, just not people that I like, even when they do something dumb like." Cement their head in a microwave.
Wait, what happened?
It's this British YouTuber.
He does pranky pranks.
It's called, I think it's like TGF Bro or something like that. I forget what his name is, but he made a video where he just filled a microwave up with cement and then stuck his head in it, like with a little breathing tube so he could breathe. And then that was the whole, and then the rest of the video was just them trying to get him out because the cement dried and they had to call the paramedics, and the paramedics spent hours unscrewing, taking apart the entire microwave and chiseling him out
to save this dumbass's life.
Yeah. And so I made a video just explaining how dumb it was. Yeah. And some of my fans were like, I really like your videos, bro, but don't fuck with them.
But it's like that's an objectively stupid thing. Even if like I respect you guys, I love your videos, but if one of you guys did something like that, I'd have to be like, that was dumb. Why did you cross the line? You know, it's like, and you didn't like
Darwinism shit right there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell! I cannot believe I would be scared shitless.
Oh my god!
If I was stuck in a block of concrete with a breathing tube,
that's like claustrophobia to the max.
Seriously,
that's like people's nightmares that he just did.
Yeah, for fun.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go watch that video after. That's the
beginning
worst
of the
part.
video.
I'm gonna go watch
I think
it.
It got taken down.
Really?
My video's still up, so you can watch it.
Yeah.
It did get demonetized though. Mine did.
Yeah.
But the beginning of the video, he was like, I really don't want to. He's British. I really don't want to have to do this. Like, I'm probably gonna die. I can't believe I'm about to do this.
Just don't do it then.
Nobody's making you do it. You came up with the idea.
Yeah.
That was the funniest thing I thought about Logan Paul's apology. Is when he was like, I post a TV show every day.
Nobody.
Like, no one wants you. No one even wants you to do that.
You're making yourself do that. Don't act like that's on us. Oh my God, Logan, I'm so sorry. I've been making you do this every single day.
And we expect so much from you.
Yeah.
How do you feel about his comeback?
I feel pretty good about it.
Really?
No.
He seems like he's really changed.
You really convinced me for a second. I was like, what the fuck, Cody?
Yeah, I'm actually a maverick.
Such a weird answer to that. Feeling good about it. Feeling good about his comeback.
He's so
You're
different
feeling
now.
good about his comeback?
Yeah. Well, I feel
He's
like
making moves.
I feel like he had two choices. He could come back and completely change and be like, look, guys, no, I'm a grown-up, I'm mature. Or he could just continue to play to his audience. And if he were to appease everyone else, like, people would be like, okay, he's matured, whatever, and then they'd stop talking about him. But then like his fans would be pissed. So he had to come back and be like, look, I'm still the same savage I was before, and everyone who likes him is like, yeah, he's savage, you know. And he's never going to grow up. He has no reason to.
Well, yeah, I just think it's not even like he's pandering to his audience. He's just shitty.
Well, this just is who he is.
Yeah.
He garnered a shitty audience, so of course he's going to pander them by being shitty.
By being himself, his absolute truest self.
I remember like he did like the documentary. He was gone for a while, did that documentary or whatever. And then people were like, "Oh wow, you know what I mean? He's
really going on."
Yeah. And then he's like, "Yeah, I'm this is my comeback. I'm gonna donate $1 million to suicide prevention and stuff like that." Mm-hmm. We're like, "Wow." And then he commented on a Cardi B Instagram post.
Yeah. Saw that. Yeah.
It said, "They trying to crucify me," and he's tell me about it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you haven't learned anything.
Yeah. I'm like, Jesus Christ, remember when he did that thing? That really fucked up thing?
Yeah.
And everyone wanted to crucify him.
Yeah.
Just like me.
Yeah.
We're the same, guys. Buy my merch.
Buy my merch. Be a Mav. Be a maverick.
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't wait for his podcast. I want to do an hour-long reaction podcast where we
his
just listen to
podcast.
his
Just listen to
podcast,
it.
audio bite by audio bite, and just
Mhm.
make fun of every single thing he says.
Yeah.
God, he's so just awful.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see the video? Eddie made a whole video about that part where he went to a college campus and was like interviewing people in
Like, what do you think of Logan Paul?
disguise,
Yeah.
asking people what they thought about
Oh,
Logan
yeah.
Paul.
Yeah.
And some dude or some girl just to his face was like, I think he's a dick. And he was like, what? She was like, yeah, he's an asshole. And he was like, but he donated $1 million to
said that?
charity. Yeah. And she was like, that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, we found the funniest clip the other day from one of his old vlogs. If you search it on YouTube, I might like do a video about it, but because it's just so cringy.
Yeah.
If you search Logan Paul street fight or something like that, he's vlogging himself. He's in this purple fucking Mustang or some obnoxious shit that he bought, right? And someone hits his car, and so he stops in the middle of the road, and this person comes by and honks at him because he stopped in the middle of the road, and he flips him off, and the guy spits on Logan's car.
Oh, I've seen that. I've seen that clip. Yeah.
And so they get in like this altercation on the street.
Yeah.
And Logan is like just being like if you paid someone to be like, be the shittiest YouTube personality right now that you could possibly be.
Yeah.
That was Logan was doing.
Hey, could you make all YouTubers look bad real quick?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
do
yeah,
that.
yeah. Like, he's like outside of this obnoxious purple car that he bought with his AdSense money, talking about how much more money he makes than this guy. And then he goes, look at the license plate, bro. And the thing pans over, and his license plate is AYYYY. This dude's like, are you fucking kidding? Like, do you not?
I think the dude's like, you cut me off. And I got out to yell at you, and now you're just telling me you made more money than me.
So funny, dude.
Holy
Search
shit.
that video. I'll probably just do a reaction video to it with
Yeah.
Noel because it's so funny.
Yeah. Oh
It's
my
just
God.
so funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, feeling pretty good about his comeback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really changed.
Yeah, it
It
changed
inspires
for
me
the
to
better.
be a better person.
Yeah.
It shows that anyone can fuck up, but like you can always come back if you
And fuck up more.
Fuck up more.
You can
Yeah.
always do something way worse.
Yeah. Really hammer home what you did before. Guys, it's not that bad. He was dead. You think he cares? That's what Josh Kennedy did that on Instagram.
Dude, that shit was so funny.
Yeah, I just saw him at the party last night. I love that guy.
He's
He
great.
and his
What was
brother.
the thing that he
He's
said
great. He's
twice?
great.
Yeah.
He's like,
Then why do you? Then why do you?
why do
You
you?
know?
Then why
You
do
think he
you?
cares? He's dead.
Oh
why
no,
do you?
I'm out of space on my SD card.
Oh.
Damn it.
Well, I guess we go on audio only from here.
Here, no, I can delete some shit.
Don't delete the podcast. We got.
Don't worry, I'll just delete the podcast. We'll do the whole thing again.
Do I have to spill the water again?
I don't remember all the bits we did.
We talked about Scientologists.
Yes.
We just kinda
I think the
talked
whole
about that for like
podcast
an
was
hour.
about
Yeah.
Scientology.
What is it?
And how do I get involved?
Can someone let me in?
Can I get
Someone
college
who has
credit?
like a key, let me into the Scientology club. Can I get college credit for it? Yeah, I'm really concerned about getting college credit.
Yeah, we were recording me and Noel's podcast on Thursday, and we had this like 10-minute, just like hysterical 10 minutes where we're both in stitches. Funniest 10 minutes we've ever had.
no.
And I looked down at the computer and I had pressed spacebar by accident because the screen was going dark,
no.
and it paused the recording.
Oh.
And I was like, hey, this is like, why does this have to happen after the funniest moment?
for
Like,
sure.
or right before the funniest
And you
moment.
can't like recreate that. It's gonna be so
No, we
disingenuous.
tried like saying some of the same. It's like, it's just
like
not the
no,
same.
You can't react.
And you both knew. You know?
Yeah.
It's not the same.
You know, speaking of,
sad.
I want to ask you because I'm interested in talking to people who do commentary. Like, how much do you plan when you do a video when you're reacting? Because like I feel like I write down, like I'll see a video, I write down jokes, and when I try to like the next day recapture the funny joke I thought of the day before, it's not funny, and I always end up cutting that out. And I just try to watch things like and organically react.
Yeah.
Do you like write a bunch of notes? and
Yeah, I'm
stuff?
like still figuring out like how to do it. The ones with Noel are always off the cuff.
Yeah, 'cause you're
those
just
are like
kinda-
one of us hasn't
Yeah,
seen the video,
I
the other
can
one
tell.
has watched like 20 seconds of it.
and it's better that way.
Yeah.
Genuine reaction.
Yeah, and it's also like it's way easier to riff when someone is right there.
For
Right.
sure.
So we'll
Yeah.
press the space bar, someone will say something, it won't be funny, but then the other person will be like, yeah, that, and then I can just edit out the original part, and then
Yeah.
that's
I feel like
becomes
you'd sort of get twice as many bits because you're each noticing like different
Yes,
parts
yes,
of
yes,
it.
yes.
For sure.
the ones where I'm doing them alone. I usually just like I'll comb through it, take out like I'll just like write a joke for each part.
That's what yeah.
And then record that. But then like a lot of times when I'll actually watch the video when I'm filming it, And so I'll see something that I didn't notice.
Yeah.
And sometimes I get funny moments out of that. But like the ones I do by myself, I
just feel
prepare
like
them more.
Yeah, what it's like I can tell when I'm, and I think people would be able to tell too when I'm trying to like read a line basically that I thought of already. So it's better to just like, if I find one video by one person, I will watch that, think of like the concept of the video, and then every other video of them I watch, so I cut a lot out. I just film for a long time, and some of them aren't as cringy or whatever.
How long do you film for?
I filmed as much as like 3 hours once for the Team 1000 thing, because
That makes sense, yeah.
because I paid the $64 and there's all this shit on there. There's hours of stuff. And so like the very first video I clicked on, I used in the video, because it was just like, this is the first one I'm clicking on. It's already just like, all right, guys, so we recording? Ready to go? It's just filler, just like awful shit. But there was a lot of stuff I just like would go and just like, it was mostly just me watching it for a while and finding like the best stuff.
Yeah.
That's I hate that part of editing when you're cutting out the shit where you're just like looking at it's like, is that what I look like when I'm just like watching something?
Yeah. It's so funny. I have hours and hours of footage of me just
in silence
on a hard drive somewhere.
Yeah.
Trying to think of like if anything's funny about this.
Yeah.
Someone ever like stole that hard drive?
Oh my god.
And they're
Just
combing through the
uploaded
footage like, this
10-hour
dude is
Cody
insane. What is
10-hour Cody Co watching videos compilation.
Do you guys see the shit that dude Mr. Beast does on
No.
YouTube?
Yeah. How do you feel about him?
I think he as a person is pretty corny. No offense if you're watching this, but like I think the video concepts,
He comes up with great ideas.
his ideas
And
are
he's always,
fucking
like,
incredible.
He's nice
he
too.
could
He's
create,
donating money to people and stuff too. Like that's cool. Like he'll
I
like
have seen him.
randomly
Yeah.
tip someone $1,000.
Yeah, he's the guy that like he'll like order a pizza and tip the delivery
Did
guy
you
like
see
He
him
also did a bunch
$10,000.
of things that were like, I said blah, 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 like a million times or something.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's kind of the first. I would see those recommended. I never watch it because it's like the ideas. I'll watch like
And
30 hours.
it got
of
recommended to everybody because it's like a 5-hour long thing.
Yeah, it's all about watch
Yeah.
time. There's so many mid rolls in there.
Yeah.
But no, I like the one he did buying a car and pennies. But then at the same time, it's like he has to walk in with like all these wheelbarrows of pennies, and I feel like the cringe in that moment of like the car salesman or whatever. They're all like, yeah. Like, oh yeah, of course you can buy with that, but then inside they're like, God, we gotta fucking count all these.
I know. It's
pennies.
like, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes that stuff makes me hurt to watch, like people doing stuff to elicit reactions from people. And
I
I'm just
know.
picturing myself in that situation. I can feel the awkwardness.
I
And
know.
it's
Yeah.
like, I don't like this.
I know. And it's just like, don't just be a nuisance.
Yeah.
That's what you're doing. You're just being a nuisance.
It's a genre of YouTube, nuisance vlogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being a nuisance.
Yeah. Just running up to people.
It's basically Logan.
It's like, man, I make
In
minimum
Japan.
wage. Can you stop fucking with me,
Yeah.
please? Like, it'd be great.
That's like all those pranks when you would go to McDonald's and like grab the ice cream. from
Yeah,
the
yeah.
cone. It's like,
Oh my
why
God.
why is McDonald's drive-through people the people that need to be taken down a peg? Like,
I've done
their
that
lives
once. I'm not
work?
proud of it. I've done that once.
you really?
I did
Did
that
you
one
film it?
time. Yes. There's
And
a
that
video of
footage
that.
you-
In college, we did it. And we like, we were like too pussy to like really do it. So we
Yeah,
like
so you
half
kinda, like,
did it.
giggle while you do-
Kind of half grabbed the ice cream and then just drive away way too fast, laughing. Like,
What-
can't believe we just fucking did that.
One of my,
so
like,
savage.
favorite videos is like somebody tried to do that or something and the cashier like throws the credit card in and so he gets distracted trying to grab his credit card and then she just throws his drink on him. Like he tried to prank the cashier.
No
but
way.
She just like
And she was so
distracts
ready
him
for
and then
it.
just throws like
'Cause he
tosses
was-
his drink in.
Oh
He
my
was like
God,
the
that's
fourth person
amazing.
that day to try it. Yeah.
Fuck, that's amazing. I'm going to search that too. Searching that video, the concrete one, and the porn star.
Yeah.
The homework. That's what I got to do after
I
this
think I
video.
saw that the dude who did the concrete video just recently did something. He did something very similar where he was like, I'm going to cement both my hands into toasters or something like that.
He could have called that video, I haven't learned my lesson.
Yeah.
I'm going to do what I did, but just with a different body part.
Yeah, a
I'm
less
cementing my
dangerous
hands
body
into a
part.
different kitchen appliance.
I couldn't call 911 this time. My hands were occupied.
He does it with his nose.
Yeah.
Cutting off my hands, not clickbait.
912. No, goddammit.
Cutting off my hands and then cementing my hands.
That guy's crazy.
All right, guys, should we wrap it up?
Let's wrap it.
It's been a pretty solid hour and a half. It's a long ass episode.
Yeah,
Thanks for joining me.
for sure.
Of course.
Thanks
Search
for-
Drew Gooden, Danny Gonzalez on YouTube. Greg, if you're watching, appreciate you. Little stinkers.
Strongest family on
Keep on
YouTube.
stinking.
Well, I don't know. I
I
think
do.
Chosters are probably the strongest family.
I wouldn't look it up, but I would definitely place a
Take
bet.
your word for it and place a bet.
I would definitely take my word for it. If I were you.
If I were you, I would trust me. So
That's sketchy.
Mhm.
All right, guys. See ya.
Spill the water. Spill the water. Spill it now.
could you cut that part out? It's fine. I'll live with my mistake.
Okay, thanks for watching.
Any more secrets you have about Cody?
No.
Me neither.
Spill the water. Do it now. It's your last chance.
That's it. I'm out of bids.
Okay.
It's over.
Is it over?
Yeah, wow, that ended on just bad note.
The worst
Yeah,
now.
I know. I always felt so good about all that, and then it
Okay, bye.
ruined it.
Bye.
Please unsubscribe from my channel.